everybody. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications. That's in North Alabama. Or you can find us on Abundance TV, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Thank you so much for watching. How many of you work really hard every day? Okay, you come in from work and it's been an exhausting day. You've had like a million deadlines you've had to reach, and you're ready for spa treatment, but you don't want to go anywhere for spa treatment. You want to be at home where it's quiet and you don't have to get in the traffic and go anywhere. I got an idea for you. This is 20 easy ways to make your bathroom feel like an at-home spa. You can find it on one of my favorite websites, yardbarker.com. And these are really simple, inexpensive things you can do to have a spa-like atmosphere. And it can be with color, it can be with plants, it can be with whatever. So let's talk about that. Hang eucalyptus in your shower. There's something about that scent. I mean, it's relaxing, it's calming. You can do rosemary if you want to do that. Give your shower an instant refresh by adding some eucalyptus. Now you can hang it down in the shower head and you'll be misted a little bit with that eucalyptus, but not soaked with the water. It'll add jungle vibes to your morning shower. And a steamy environment will bring the plant's calming scent. You can do this also with rosemary, okay? And just hang that in there. Now, the rosemary, be careful with the little needles. It's almost like, not needles, but it's like almost like little pine needles. And be careful with those going down the drain, okay? Be super careful with that. Make sure you've got a filter down at the bottom. But just something about a scent. It'll really relax you. And again, rosemary. And I'll tell you a combination I like with fragrances. And you don't have to have the plant. You can get the aromatherapy brands, and these are essential oils. I like to add the rosemary and the citrus blend together. It smells so super good. And lavender and citrus is relaxing as well. Lavender and citrus. Another thing you can do, doesn't cost a whole lot of money, is just adding some candles. Now, I like to use essential oil-based candles, okay? So essential oil over fragranced oil. There is a huge difference between the two. So your fragrance oil smells good, but it's not natural like the essential oils are. So scent and lighting are two real big considerations when you want a restful experience, and that's why we love candles so much. Turn the lights off. Have a whole bunch of candles hanging around in the bathroom. It gives you a spa atmosphere. It's calming. And again, use your favorite scents with that. Again, using your rosemary. Rosemary is good for your brain too. And then using lavender with also the lemon fragrance scents. And I'll tell you another scent that I really love, and that's orange. It smells just like orange rinds, or peach. Peach is another good fragrance that I like to use. Now, invest in a soft bath mat. If you have, especially if you have tile floors, they're kind of cold, even in the summertime. So if you have spa tiles down there, why don't you just use this really, really soft bath mats? Then when you get out of the tub, it feels so good. When choosing a nice bath mat, make sure you use one that's kind of a plush light one. Now you can hand make your own. Just get some scraps, maybe some old yarn, and maybe some made up shawls and stuff like that. And you can actually make a bath mat out of that as well. If it's an old, you can go to Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop and you can find all kinds of crocheted items that people have made, blankets and stuff like that. Clean it up really good. And then wash it. By the way, if you're going to use it in the washing machine, make sure you use the setting that's hand washables. And because you don't want the thing coming apart, okay? So hand washable setter right there. And then finish it off with some eucalyptus essential oil. Yeah, put that in the final drain, and you're on a spa. Use aromatherapy. We kind of touched on this just a little bit, so I'm going to give you some more ideas. It's no secret that certain scents help to relax us. Some are going to energize you. It depends on what your mood is and what you need the mood to be. Now, eucalyptus, lavender, we mentioned rosemary, can help make your bathroom a spa-like. Now, some of these are not really good to mix. If I'm using, I don't combine those three, in other words. I don't do eucalyptus, lavender, and rosemary because they're all strong. You need some lower tone notes in there. So in other words, let's say I'm using lavender. I want to go with just a little bit, maybe of sandalwood, or maybe if I'm using lavender, just a little bit of citrus is going to go good with that as well. Okay, you can use candles, essential oil diffusers if you want to do that, aromatic shower bombs, and those kind of help calm down your mind and your body. You know, another thing that's just kind of neat is it's like luxury, and it doesn't cost a whole lot of money to do this. You can get some old barnwood and do this, and it's kind of like a lounging kind of a thing, but you can make your own bathroom caddy. You can find an old piece of barnwood, clean it up really good, lay it right out here, make sure it's long enough to go over the tub, and put all your essentials there together. It can be like your little bath soaps, your candles, your books, maybe tea, anything that's within reach. There's nothing like tea. Peppermint tea is really good too. Yeah, it's kind of calming. If you got a bad cold, maybe your allergies are hitting you up, or if you're like me and you have asthma, the peppermint tea is a real good thing to ask too. Now, color says everything. If you have a bathroom and it's just a really bright orange, or it's a really bright yellow, or it's really, really bright, it's not as calming as using neutral tones. Let me give you an idea what neutral tones come from. It can be like your whites and your creams, maybe soft blues, your little greens, and that just adds an environment that promotes rest, and it also rejuvenates you as well. So I've got in my bathroom, and this used to be part of the carport, my granddad's house. And so we've made part of it is my studio, and then the other part is a new bathroom. And so Phil said, what colors you want to go with? I said, I want kind of a light grayish blue walls. I think that's really calming. And then I also love not only the walls that color, I like to use accents of green and kind of I don't know, kind of like a turquoisey green, but a little bit more on the blue side instead of green for turquoise. And I'm gonna tell you why, it's a really relaxing bath. It most certainly is. Add plants. Oh, I love to do that. And I also have to tell you something. Plants love the bathroom because you got all that steam going on, and it's just really cool place to be at. So greenery in the bathroom, yes, especially if you have neutral color walls. You have white walls or whatever color. Mine are that kind of a bluish, grayish looking color. Plants just really look good. And also, we talked about having just all kinds of plants in there, but aloe vera is a real good plant to have in your bathroom, and you can use that for shaving your legs. Yeah, aloe vera. So what you'll do is you'll get the plant and you're going to cut it in half. Now get a paring knife to do this, okay? So you're going to cut it in half. There's going to be all that nice juicy gel that's in there. So use your knife and scoop that up and shave with it. And also if you nick yourself, or if you got a cut or whatever, aloe vera is a great plant to heal. And I like aloe vera on my face. So this is a tip for you. So you got your relaxing spa, you got that water in there. It's not too hot, and of course it's not cold. And you got the candles going in there. Get some of your aloe vera and make a face mask. Add nothing to it, only the aloe vera gel. Make sure your face is cleansed, you got all your makeup and everything off. Put that on your face, and when you get out of there, it's going to feel so good. And aloe vera is so good for your skin. I mean, it's like the best. Reduce clutter in the bathroom. If you got a whole bunch of stuff, maybe you got all your makeup, well, you were in a hurry this morning, you were running late, makeup is still all over the counter, whatever, get that and put that in a box, or put it in something and take it off the counter. And then when you're looking up just every few seconds, you're looking at a clean counter. It's not cluttered up. That's going to make you feel good too. They say right here to add a speaker. Let's see what that's all about. I wouldn't have thought about adding a speaker. Do you like to listen to music or podcasts? Yeah, I get it now. During the morning routine, or your soak in the tub. Now in the morning, put on some lively stuff. And at night, you want to soak in the tub. Do some easygoing stuff, okay? It helps you relax. And also, you're treating yourself to better audio experience when you add a small speaker to the bathroom. Small speakers do awesome nowadays. I mean, you get something small and it sounds like those great big huge speakers that people used to have back in the 70s. Like we used to have to tote around a huge speaker. You don't have to do that anymore. But make sure you get waterproof speakers in case you're splattering water all over the place. You know, some people do that. Add a chair. Didn't think about this. If you're lucky enough to have a big enough bathroom somewhere to sit that's not the toilet, it's a must for an at-home spa feel. Take a seat and relax while you brush your teeth, blow dry your hair, or maybe while you're painting your fingernails. That's just a neat thing to do. Okay, oh, we got to go into a commercial break. We'll be right back in just a few minutes. Time flies and I'm with you. Good afternoon. We are back. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, as well as Abundant TV, syndicated worldwide on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. We love hearing from you. Thanks for the suggestions you're giving me for the show. This is one of them right here. How can I have a spa treatment at home? You can have one without spending a ton of money. Think about a spa treatment, and they're nice now. They're nice presents. You can go to Northeast Alabama Community College, and in one of their, and this is in Scottsboro, and they do hair and do all this kind of stuff. So you can actually buy a gift certificate, which is pretty awesome. And this gift certificate is going to be really good to use like for a Mother's Day gift or whatever. You can do that as well. Okay, so let's get back to it. Put a bench in the shower. I wouldn't have thought about that, would you? A bench in the shower. Let's try it. Try upping your mid-cleanse relaxation by some in-shower seating. Not only will a bench provide extra storage for the essentials, but it also makes a great place to rest while you wash your hair or you shave. Add a humidity-loving plant for a color of green. That would be another awesome thing for you to do as well. Treat yourself to some plush towels. Go to mypillow.com. You see them right there. mypillow.com, and make sure you use the promo code Donna, and you'll get some awesome deals on some towels right now, and they are the absolute best towels. You can throw those in the washer and dryer who knows how many times, and it's going to last forever. You can wash these towels 1,000 times and they're still going to be just as plush as they were when you bought them. So do invest in some good towels. You think they're pricey? No, they're not, especially when you're getting them on sale. And then the longevity. They're going to last you a very, very long time. So actually it's cheaper to go to mypillow.com, and you're also supporting a really good company as well. One of the best parts of going to a spa is the extra soft plush towels and robes that you can also get with mypillow.com. You don't have to wait for the next spa day to bring that coziness into your life. Treat yourself to some spa-worthy towels, and you can do it on a budget. mypillow.com. Use promo code Donna. Toss in a rug. Rugs and wet bathroom floors may not be the perfect match, but by adding, Phil, you need to go to the door. By adding a soft, cozy rug, that will add an unexpected element of luxury. Use a larger area rug or runner to add color and texture to your towels. Let me go ahead and cut to a commercial break. We're going to be right back in just a few minutes. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park, and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors, and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018. The only place I buy my beef is Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama. Their cattle is born and raised on their ranch, grass and grain fed, and you can feel confident when you serve your family and friends because their beef is all natural and no antibiotics or hormones are added. You can buy whole beef or perhaps go in with family or friends and buy half. Their customer service is number one as they take care of the delivery to their local processor and can deliver to your home for a small added fee. They also offer herd replacement heifers. I always call Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama for my beef specialty recipes and cookouts, and you can too. Food shortages are increasing, so buy local by calling 256-523-6462. That's 256-523-6462. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Let Rhonda at Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC take the burden off you for all your tax needs. I know because Rhonda has been taking care of my business since 2013. I feel Rhonda works for me because she knows the direct questions to ask to better benefit my unique business in order for me to get back the biggest refund possible. Rhonda is an ongoing student, and she knows tax laws are in a constant change every year. Call 256-281-9903 for an appointment to take the dread out of getting your taxes done. Rhonda is located at 11968 U.S. Highway 431 in Boaz. Again, that number is 256-281-9903. And let Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC champion your personal and business taxes. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. Begin a great year and save big money with these specials at Albertville Foodland Plus. A 5-pound bag of red or gold potatoes only $2.99 each. Warm up with Campbell's Chunky Soup, 2 for $4. Slim down with gold salads, only $2.99 each. And make sure to check out the deli with fresh veggies and tasty pork chops or hand-battered chicken fingers, only $5.99. Check us out on the web at shop.foodlandgrocery.com.
Okay, we are back from commercial break. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio. Go for ambient lighting, and what I mean by that, lighting is absolutely essential. Have little candles. We talked about that just a few minutes ago, but have some candles sitting around, and that's just going to be an awesome thing for you to do as well. Or if you have a switcher, And our bathroom we had when we were living in Charlotte, North Carolina, it was like a dimmer switch, and you can buy those. It doesn't cost a whole lot to money to do that, and find somebody to install it for you. And what you can do is you can turn down the light for you want it. You want a lot of lighting when you're putting on your makeup, but then when you are in your spa and you want less lighting, turn that thing down. Have some candles going on. Maybe just have a lamp in there. That's also going to help with your lighting as well. Huge storage baskets for essentials. Do you know you can go to Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop and find these really neat looking baskets that look like they're made out of rope in a lot of cases. Or if you have one that's made out of plastic, you know what? You can get some spray paint and put it on there. And it kind of looks like a mirror coating that you're putting on there. And those are really, really neat as well. So go ahead and have some of those. And they don't take up a whole lot of space. You can keep your washcloths in them. Yeah, I keep my washcloths in mine, and then I'll just pull out whatever it is that I want. Upgrade the shower head. Phil lives by this right here. Absolutely, you need to upgrade it. Sometimes we just forget about shower heads, but you can get the kind that customizes the water pressure on those. I've even seen them where they can, like, if you have music in there, the shower goes by the beat of the music. So you can get those. That's something that's really unique and really, really different. Customize the water pressure, the water filter as well, and even color by having some of these shower heads. I like this one. We have this great big one, and so I can have it fit where it feels like I'm in a rainforest. And it didn't cost very much at all. I mean, it was very inexpensive, but I've seen them at Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop as well. And so I can have it hitting well. Now, when I'm washing my hair in the shower, I definitely want some pressure going on because all this is really thick stuff right here. And another thing, let me give you another tip for your hair. People will stop me on the street and say, I love your hair. And I promise you, I do not spend a lot of money on my hair. So it's really, really inexpensive. I buy the absolute cheapest shampoos. Whatever's on sale, I'll use Suave, I'll use the store brand, I'll use whatever. I'll give you this tip. So what you'll do is wash your hair and, wash it with your shampoo, and then rinse the shampoo out. Have about a half cup, depending on how much hair you got. With me, it's about a half cup. If you got shorter hair, it won't take near that much. So about a half cup of vinegar, white vinegar. Now remember that if you use red vinegar, that's fine. If you would like to have maybe a red hue to your hair, and I think it's really pretty. So if you want it to be kind of a red shade, add the red. Now, if you would like to add, if you just want it just your regular hair color, use the white. So what you'll do, after you shampooed, you got all that stuff rinsed out, what you'll do is add that white vinegar to your hair. Let it sit for just a minute, and what that's going to do is take all the residue out of past shampoo, conditioners, hairspray, everything that you've put on your hair throughout the week. I only wash my hair now once a week because I do that vinegar. Now, I rinse the vinegar out. Then the next thing you're going to do is finish up with your hair conditioner. Make sure you use a good hair conditioner there as well. Leave it on a minute or so. Rinse everything out in your spa treatment. Have your hair done up in one of those really nice towels, mypillow.com, promo code Donna, and you have had a spa treatment. Okay, let's see. We talked about that. Let's talk about committing to a cleaning schedule. There's no good if you're looking at a dirty bathroom. You're not going to feel like you're in a spa treatment at all. So let's make sure you regularly clean the bathroom. You can make a huge difference how you feel in that space. You can set a bi-weekly reminder to at least wipe down the mirror and the sink. If you'll just do that, I mean, that's grand. You make a habit of putting away loose toiletries when you brush your teeth at night too. It's just a simple little thing to do. Let me tell you, you have to have squeaky clean windows and glass, okay, and mirrors. Squeaky clean is not costing you a lot of money. You know that white vinegar I was talking to you about? So you can kind of do half and half, and do maybe a half cup of vinegar, white vinegar, the cheap stuff, store brand, and then another half cup of water. Mix that, put it in a little spray bottle, and shake it up really good, and spray your mirrors. If they're nice and clean and squeaky clean, first of all, you'll be able to see better when you're putting your makeup on. I don't know how many times I've rushed out, couldn't see good in the bathroom because I should have cleaned the mirrors, and get outside and look in the mirror in the car and go, ugh, I did a terrible job with my makeup. And then another tip is by using newspapers. Yeah, use newspapers, not the color, not the comic books and all that kind of stuff, but use your regular newspapers, spritz like that with your vinegar and water solution. It's better than Windex, much better. Spritz, and then use your newspapers, clean off that mirror real good, and it's squeaky clean, and good for the environment too, because you know what? With what you just cleaned that with, you can go ahead and put that in your pile that you're using. You're putting all your scraps and all of that kind of stuff, because the newspaper is also good, if you're like raising, I call it raising dirt, because it's the best compost that you can have. So you're using that, and you're putting that in your compost pile as well. Bounce more light with extra mirrors. Yeah, you can do that. And if you really need that also in the morning when you wake up and you got to hurry up and put your makeup on, you got to shave. I'm talking to you guys too. There's nothing like designing a space good. Glower low lamps and candles, and a few more mirrors help to reflect those natural. So if you only, and this is another thing you can do, because we have thunderstorms around here, and we have tornado warnings and that kind of thing, and this works out really well. So let's say the electricity goes off, and maybe there are no windows in your bathroom, or you got one little small window in the bathroom, and you've only got one candle. If you'll get some mirrors, gather up some mirrors, put those around that candle, it's going to lighten up and brighten up that room. It'll look like you have 15 or 20 candles in there. So do that. You can do that not only in the bathroom, but every part of your house. Get some extra mirror. I collect mirrors. So and I do that at Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop. Every time I see a little mirror, I get it. And just in case something like this happens, then I've got my candle going, and I've got those reflective mirrors all around it. And that's just a really good thing to do. Okay, we've got two more. Add wood and natural elements. There's something about using natural wood that enhances the relaxation routine. Try incorporating things like bamboo, storage racks, wooden cabinets, doors, and dried plants to create a sense of grounding. Something about bamboo. It just looks good. It just makes you think of a spa. And let me tell you what I'm going to do on the very next show. I found some placemats that were made out of bamboo. And I found them at Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to use a tin can and use bamboo to make yourself a nice little caddy for keeping your makeup in, or your brushes, whatever. And it's going to look like a spa treatment. And you know what? Those placemats only cost me $1, and there's 4 of them. And they're nice. And we're also going to make some wind chimes out of those as well. Oh, I got to hurry up. Bring in artwork. Yes, do bring in artwork. Filling empty walls with artwork is a no-brainer when designing your dream space. Take into consideration what your favorite type of artwork is. Mine is weird stuff. I actually like to have, in my spa treatment, I like to have, as far as my artwork, I love anything that's the Western look. I really love that. But I also like, like art with special, like what am I thinking of? Like anything with vibrant colors or even soft tone colors. So this is what I have in my bathroom. I have this basket. It's like a wicker basket, and it's wood. Okay, it's not painted wood or anything like that. So on top of it, I've got some plants in there. Then I've also got the Eiffel Tower. I found an Eiffel Tower. It was a lamp. So I put my pink cowboy top on top of that. So that's my Western look going right there. Then over to the side, I have a picture of the Eiffel Tower that I found at Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop right there. And then I have a plant under that with a wicker, and it's a wood wicker basket. And I think that looks really, really good. And it's real appealing. You got to find out what works for you, okay? If you like unique designs and you're a little bit towards the Western look, there's a look out there for you as well. That's what I have in my kitchen and in my bathroom and every room of the house. Thank you so much for watching The Edge. You are the apple of my eye. And you can find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, as well as Abundant TV, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And don't forget, find us on the web, icradio.media. That's in Christ radio.media. Or it can also stand for ice cream radio as well. But thank you again so much for watching. I appreciate you watching.